I don't look forward to anything anymore. Not the weekends, not holidays, not birthdays, not the release of a new movie or game, not a trip, not a conversation, not a meal, not the sunset, not sleep, not waking up. There was a time when I did, when small things carried weight, when future plans felt like tiny lanterns in the distance pulling me forward, giving shape to otherwise shapeless days. I remember the feeling of anticipation, the quiet, restless excitement of counting down to something. I don't get that anymore. Now, it's just a long, flat road stretching out ahead with nothing at the end but more of the same. And it's strange, because I know how I'm supposed to feel. I know that most people live on the hope of what's next, the next distraction, the next momentary high, the next milestone. And I envy them because they have something to aim at, even if it's pointless. But for me, everything has lost its flavor. Every future event is just another placeholder between now and when I die. And I've reached a point where I'm not even angry about it. I'm just tired. Tired of pretending, tired of feigning interest, tired of making plans I know I won't care about when they arrive. People ask what I'm looking forward to, like it's some natural, automatic thing. Got any plans for the weekend? Looking forward to your birthday? Anything exciting coming up? And every time I give them some socially acceptable answer, I list off something I know sounds reasonable because the truth would make them uncomfortable. Nobody wants to hear. I'm not looking forward to anything because it all feels the same now. They don't want to know that time has turned into this continuous, unbroken stretch of grey, where the days bleed into each other, where every sunrise feels like a rerun of a show you didn't like the first time around. I can see the way people cling to their distractions, their countdowns to vacations, concerts, parties, weddings, whatever it is that gives them the illusion of purpose. And maybe it works for them. Maybe those things really do light up their world in some way mine no longer can. Or maybe they're just better at lying to themselves. Either way, I don't have it in me anymore. It didn't happen all at once. It was a gradual erosion. First, it was the big things. Holidays stopped mattering. Birthdays became obligations. Plans with friends felt like chores. Then the small things followed. Favorite foods didn't taste like much. Music that used to move me just sounded like background noise. Movies felt hollow. The excitement of finishing a project or starting a new one vanished. Even sleep, the one thing I used to crave, became just another space to fill. And now, it's nothing. I go through the motions because that's what's expected. Because you can't tell people you've stopped looking forward to life without them trying to fix you, without them insisting you just need a break or find a new hobby or focus on the positives, as if the problem is a lack of novelty, as if some new experience is going to reignite a spark that died years ago. It's not about boredom. Boredom suggests a desire for stimulation, a restlessness that longs to be filled. This isn't that. This is the absence of desire itself. It's standing in the middle of a crowd and feeling nothing. It's scrolling through messages you don't want to answer, watching shows you don't care about, eating food because your body expects it, not because you're hungry. It's being aware of things happening around you and knowing none of it matters to you. Not really. Not in a way that moves the needle. You become a spectator in your own existence, watching, waiting, knowing nothing's coming, and still you move forward because inertia's a powerful thing. And I've learned people don't like it when you talk about this. They take it personally. They'll either pity you or get defensive. Start listing off things you should be grateful for or moments you should be excited about. Like gratitude and anticipation are switches you can flip just because someone points out that you're supposed to have them. They don't understand that this isn't a choice. It's what happens when you stare too long at the emptiness behind everything we chase. When you realize most of the things people look forward to are just temporary distractions designed to keep them from thinking too hard about what comes next. The job promotion that won't make them happy, the vacation that'll be over too soon, the party that'll blur into the dozens that came before it. It's all filler, and once you see it for what it is, it's almost impossible to unsee. Tried forcing it, tried making plans, setting goals, giving myself arbitrary milestones to reach so I could pretend I was aiming at something. But the closer those moments came, the more meaningless they felt. It's not the fault of the events themselves, it's me. I've lost the ability to attach value to future moments because I know exactly how they'll feel when they arrive. Hollow, muted, forgettable, and I'm tired of chasing those fleeting, artificial highs, tired of pretending the next thing will be different when I already know how it ends, and it's not. Depression, in the way people like to label it, it's not sadness, it's not despair, it's not a cry for help, it's a quiet resignation, a silent acknowledgement that I no longer buy into the story we're supposed to tell ourselves about life, that it's a series of moments to look forward to, a chain of experiences that make the suffering worthwhile. I don't believe that anymore. I don't look forward to anything because there's nothing left I believe will be worth it, nothing I trust to matter. And the more you realize, the quieter the world becomes. The bright lights, the loud celebrations, the manufactured joy, it all fades to a dull hum you can't connect with. I still move through the motions. I still show up to work, still answer when people talk to me, still nod and smile when I'm supposed to, but it's all out of habit now. A performance with no audience. I don't expect anything to change. I don't think some epiphany is coming, some grand event that'll jolt me out of this numb anticipation of nothing. I don't think there's a breakthrough waiting at the end of this stretch of apathy. I think some people just get to this and stay here, and the world keeps spinning, and people keep asking what you're looking forward to, and you keep giving them answers you don't mean because it's easier than trying to explain the quiet truth that you don't look forward to anything, that you haven't in a long time, and that you're not sure you ever will again.